Relapse affects cases in various ways. First of all, let's talk about relapse in the context of a DUI, and then we'll talk about relapse in the context of a driver's license appeal. In the context of a DUI, relapse is important, but not often that big a deal. And when it is, with proper handling, we can use that relapse to show that it was a teachable moment. The most important part of relapse in any context is being able to show that you learned from it, that you realized that your prior period of abstinence from alcohol was just that, a period of abstinence that's very clearly and easily differentiated from a period of true sobriety where you really get it. One of the key terms I like to play with is the difference between abstinence and sobriety. Not drinking is being abstinent, but sobriety is a whole mindset, and it's a whole lifestyle, and it's a way of living an alcohol-free lifestyle. Many people think they're sober when they're merely abstinent, and that's where relapse is so important, because when they do pick up again and they realize it's time to quit, they understand that they really didn't dive headfirst into the pool of true sobriety. They were hanging around with the people who were drinking. They were going to places where they shouldn't have been. They were tempted because they were in the wrong environment. In the context of a DUI, then we show the judge that that relapse was probably the single most important turning point in your life, and that you're going to use that as that learning moment to move forward without alcohol. If it's in a driver's license restoration case, relapse is often important because it shows, again, that you were struggling with the idea of not drinking, but became a teachable moment. If you lost the license because of a relapse, now we have to show the state why things will be different. And in that setting, it's very important to gather the right clinical evidence to show that you have in fact learned. Not just learned, but what you've learned from it. Because no one is really interested in the idea, okay, I get it, I won't do it again. That's not going to sell very well. Instead, we have to talk about what you learned, how in retrospect you see what led up to that picking up a drink again, and what you now have gained from that knowledge, and how that sets you on a course to never do it again. How and why things are not only different now, but how they'll be different going forward. In other words, relapse can become the most significant and important instance in your life. And many people say after they've picked up again that they didn't realize the power of alcohol until it touched their tongue, and that was the single most bracing moment of their lives that set the course for a change in the direction that will last the rest of their lives.